Hello, my name is Nadia Rajsz, and I'm the chair of Sullivan County Legislature, here to give you some information. We're hoping to have a regular podcast to give you updates on what is happening in our beautiful Sullivan County. I am here with my vice chair, the beautiful Joe Perrello, who's going to help me give you some important updates. The first thing we want to talk about is the garbage. Garbage. We are looking, actually, the vice chair, who is the chair of Public Works, is looking into a vendor that will help us to solve, hopefully, our garbage problem and not to overburden our landfill or to ship it off into Seneca Falls, because that is going to be closed sooner rather than later. I'm going to turn it over to Joe to give us more information.
For the last 8 years on the legislature, I was the chair 8 years ago, and I'm back of being chair. And we do have an issue with garbage. The price of removing garbage from Sullivan County is over $95 a ton. We are traveling far ways to get rid of it, so that fossil footprint of exhaust and diesel fumes are going in our air constantly now. Many trucks every day. So that's one issue. The cost of getting the garbage, to remove the garbage, is another issue. And the biggest issue, like our chair mentioned, that the Seneca Meadows is going to be closing, and it may be getting another permit to expand, or we don't know that. And they're willing to ship our garbage to Virginia, which would be an additional cost. So we've been talking and looking into other options in how to get rid of and remove the garbage from Sullivan County. And there's a technology out there that will take waste to energy. Waste of energy is, we would take this, the garbage, which is the waste, and we would break it down, take the heavies, take the metals out, and the rest would go into a big incinerator. And this incinerator causes all this superheat. It burns for 24/7. It has water jets, or let's say like a coil in a boiler, which will produce steam, which would turn the turbines, will give us energy, which is electric.
Yeah.
Electricity, yes.
Yeah, like a hydroelectric plant, except this is steam.
Right. So the legislature last month went down to visit one of these plants down in Hempstead, Long Island, and unbelievably, there was no smell, there was no fumes.
And there were people living around this facility.
Oh, living around the facility. There was not people, $1 million homes built around this facility. You know, Long Island is a congested area. It's right off the highway. You could see the stacks. And when we drove up to it, we didn't see no smoke. We went through the whole plant. We had a seminar. They told us about all the output of this exhaust is like almost nothing for waste or toxic to the people. It's been an approved plant, and there's 2 plants that are operational, I think, in New York. So it's been DEC approved. It's a system that works.
So the bottom line is, this is beneficial on multiple levels. It reduces our carbon footprint from carting this garbage out.
Yes.
It'll be a decrease in cost. Well, not initially, because we have to pay and invest in this industry. However, eventually it will produce energy for us, and we will mitigate our garbage. It's something that we need to address sooner rather than later. So I'm very grateful to the vice chair and to all the other legislators that went down. And Ed, the commissioner of DPW, for going down there and bringing us this information. We're hoping that this vendor can come up here and give us further information.
So right now, what we're going to do, we're going to send a request for information. For information.
RFI.
And they'll come back, whoever is interested in doing this type of business in Sullivan County, or waste to energy. Mm-hmm. And I think from what I understand, there's only 2 companies that will be interested in doing that. Once we get that out there and they approach us, then we can start going into more research about, what they do and what can they do for us and what do we need to do for them to make this happen.
Bottom line is, I don't want to become a Staten Island with the landfill.
Yeah, Staten Island, yeah. I was from Staten Island also, by the way.
I used to drive through there all the
Did
time.
you? Right by the mall.
I remember those mountains.
Okay, so that's one of our things. And today, besides that, we passed a major milestone today with EMS.
Oh, yes,
we can talk about that today.
Absolutely. We now have a vendor that will support our county in all areas. 2 BLS cars, 2 ALS fly cars
Correct.
that will
24/7.
support our current volunteers to take some of the burden off of them. So I am very grateful that the legislature has worked together, and also Louis Alvarez, who is a legislator and the chair of Public Safety. Thank you very much. And he was on the top of his game into getting this to happen. Him, as well as the commissioner of OEM, Scott Schulte, and Alex Rao, who were very instrumental in getting this done. So thank you to them. And the people of the county should be very grateful that we are now going to have better EMS service. Not that we didn't have good service before, but our volunteers have really been struggling. So thank you for that.